Something as simple as not meeting your partner at the right time can delay you from getting pregnant for a very long time. This happens more to people who are not staying together with each other, that is, couple in a long distance relationship, because majority of you only tend to visit each other when you seemingly think that you are fertile. And some of you base your fertile window on what an app has said, rather than focusing on what your body is saying. In this video, I will teach you exactly how to maximize your app so that you can understand when you are truly fertile, and possibly at the end of this cycle, you will get that big fat positive that you've been waiting for. Cycle apps are good. They help you to predict the day of your ovulation, but some of you are using it the wrong way. How? So you get a cycle app and you don't know how to set it up. You just go there and gives it the day your period started. It is going to assume that your ovulation will happen on your day 14. And this is what majority of you have been working with. When you get an app, make sure that you have set it up appropriately. Go to that app. Majority of them, the good ones, will have an option for you to put your cycle length. Go ahead and put your cycle length in that app, and then it will help you predict your possible day of ovulation more accurately. Now, if you know you are a lady like myself who do not have a constant cycle length, that is where it becomes more interesting. Remember that date you have been given by your app is simply prediction. Things can change based on stress level, your sleep, your diet, and also different things you are doing in that particular time period. So if you're a lady who is traveling more often, you have a business that is running, you are not getting enough sleep, note that the predicted day might not be the day your egg will leave your ovary, because your body might act differently from what has been said by the app due to changes in your hormone. Understanding this particular thing will help you monitor yourself better. Instead of waiting for the predicted day the app has given you, start monitoring for your fertile window immediately your flow stops. So if your flow stops today, tomorrow start monitoring for your fertile window. How do you monitor for your fertile window? It starts by watching out for your signs and symptoms, which involves checking your cervical mucus consistency. Ladies who do not monitor their cervical mucus consistency and believe only on the day predicted by the app might be missing out in knowing when they are fertile. Remember, the fertile cervical mucus starts with the creamy one. So if you start seeing your creamy cervical mucus, you are already in your fertile window. Once that creamy one starts, won't go today and skip tomorrow. That is every other day. This improves your chance to achieve a positive test instead of waiting for the day that has been predicted as your ovulation day. Once you continue monitoring your cervical mucus and you enter into your slippery phase, it means you are hitting the peak of your fertility. And between the time you get your slippery type of cervical mucus, which majority of you call egg white, then note that your egg will drop between 3 to 5 days. If you're a lady who is struggling with cervical mucus consistency, so you don't get the egg white cervical mucus or you don't see the creamy type, you can benefit from hydration. Majority of you are dehydrated, and that is one of the reasons you don't see your mucus. Remember, we all are not going to be producing the exact same consistency of cervical mucus, and we all are not going to be producing the exact quantity, but hydration helps a lot. You can also benefit from green leafy vegetables and eating whole grain, and also eating food rich in vitamin E and vitamin C. Things like avocado, your kale, your bell peppers. These things help with your cervical mucus production. When you are doing this, it is expected that within the first 1, 2, 3 months of trying out everything I've mentioned, you would notice an improvement in your cervical mucus consistency. If you have tried these things and it still didn't help, then you can benefit from the use of lubricants. I'm going to be giving you an advice on what to look out for. Water-soluble lubricants are better than oil-based. So anyone you are using that is oil-based, please stay away from them. Some of you that use things like Vaseline, keep it one side. Go and look for water-soluble ones. Those ones will mimic your cervical mucus and improve your chance of getting pregnant when you make use of them. Monitoring your luteinizing hormone using your ovulation test strip. This will involve you doing your OPK testing on a daily. The right time to do this test is between 10 a.m. in the morning and 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Mid-morning, mid-afternoon. That is when your luteinizing hormone will usually get to its peak. Some of you will go and buy 5 and then you think you have bought enough for the cycle. It might not be enough. If you don't have enough money to get your OPK, don't bother using it. Your cervical mucus is good enough. But if you can purchase your OPK, then continue testing for your OPK until you have gotten your peak LH values. And your peak LH is when your test line is either darker than the control, or the test line and control line are dark. So that tells you you have hit the peak of your luteinizing hormone, and your egg after that time will be shed after 12 to 36 hours. These are ways you can maximize your fertile window rather than waiting for the day an app has given you. But if you have decided not to check all those things that I've mentioned now, you still want to follow through with an app, start dancing with your partner. Start wongoro 5 days before the predicted day your app has given you, and continue till 2 days after, skipping 1 day in between. This will maximize your chance rather than just waiting for the day that has been predicted. I hope this video helps all of you. I'm still your Wongo Nation president, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.